Hello everyone! It's Amara Greyson here again. Today, I have something exciting to share: how people fish here in Yakutsk, the coldest city in the world. You might think that with all the ice and freezing temperatures, fishing would be impossible. But for us, it's an essential part of life. We've learned how to fish in extreme cold, using methods that have been passed down through generations. Let me show you what it's like to fish in this frozen world and how we make it work. Fishing in the extreme cold of Yakutsk is not just a hobby, it is a way to survive and stay connected to nature. In this frozen world, where temperatures can drop to -50 degrees Celsius or even lower, people have developed special techniques to catch fish. The rivers and lakes freeze with thick layers of ice, making regular fishing impossible. Instead, locals practice ice fishing, which has been passed down through generations. It is both a source of food and a tradition that brings families and communities together. However, fishing here requires careful preparation and respect for the cold environment. The first step is to find a good fishing spot on a river or lake. In Yakutsk, common fishing locations include the Lena River and smaller lakes in the region. These waters are home to fish like pike, grayling, and sturgeon, which are highly valued by the locals. Experienced fishermen choose spots where fish are more likely to gather, such as near underwater currents or areas with natural food sources. However, safety is always a top priority. The ice on the river can be over a meter thick, but it's important to check if it is strong enough to hold your weight. People usually drill a small test hole to inspect the ice before starting. Once the location is safe, fishermen drill a larger hole in the ice. They use an auger, which can be hand-operated or powered by a small motor. This tool makes it easier to break through the thick ice. The hole is usually about 6 to 12 inches wide, big enough to lower the fishing line and pull up the fish. Drilling through thick ice can be physically demanding, especially in freezing temperatures where every movement feels heavier. Once the hole is ready, the fishing process begins. Preparing the fishing gear is very important. Ice fishing rods are shorter than normal fishing rods because fishermen need to sit close to the hole. The rods are designed to be strong and flexible to handle large fish. A fishing line, hook, and bait are attached to the rod. Common baits include small fish, insects, or artificial lures that mimic prey. Sometimes, fishermen use traditional bait like pieces of frozen fish because it works well in the icy water. Local knowledge of fish behavior is key here. Some fish stay near the bottom of the river, while others swim closer to the surface. Depending on this, fishermen adjust how deep they lower the line. Once the baited line is in the water, patience becomes crucial. Fishing in the extreme cold is not easy, and people often wait for hours before catching anything. To stay warm, fishermen wear thick layers of clothing, including fur-lined coats, wool hats, thermal gloves, and insulated boots. The cold is unforgiving, and exposure to the wind can lead to frostbite. Some fishermen bring portable shelters made of thick fabric or wood to block the wind and stay warmer. Others sit on insulated pads to prevent body heat from escaping into the ice. Hot tea or soup is also a must to keep warm during long waits. When a fish bites, it is a moment of excitement. Fishermen watch the line closely for any movement. As soon as they feel a tug, they gently pull the rod to set the hook. This part requires skill because pulling too hard can snap the line, while being too slow may allow the fish to escape. Once the hook is set, the fisherman slowly reels in the line. In Yakutsk, the water under the ice is extremely cold, and fish can be sluggish, making them easier to reel in compared to warmer waters. The frozen fish can be kept for months and used to prepare traditional dishes like sturganina, which is thinly sliced raw fish served frozen with salt and pepper. This dish is a favorite in Yakutsk and provides important nutrients during the long winter. Once fishing is complete, it is important to close the ice hole. Leaving it uncovered can be dangerous for people and animals who might walk across the ice. Fishermen usually fill the hole with snow and sometimes place a small marker on top. This helps prevent accidents and preserves the stability of the ice. Fishing in Yakutsk is more than just a practical activity, it is a way of life. It connects people to their environment and teaches respect for nature. Many families have been fishing for generations, passing down skills and stories about survival in the cold. Despite the challenges, the people of Yakutsk continue to fish as their ancestors did, adapting to the environment with skill and resilience. Fishing provides not only food but also a deep connection to the land and water. For the people of this region, surviving and thriving in the cold would not be possible without this enduring tradition. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed learning about ice fishing here in Yakutsk. It's more than just catching fish, it's a tradition, a way to survive, and a connection to our environment. If you found this interesting, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe for more stories from the coldest city on Earth. Stay safe, stay warm, and I'll catch you next time.